Synchro Plus. This is the unboxing official right here. Well, not officially because this box is actually not from Quiksilver. I just wanted to give you guys a box because I know everybody loves that in the unboxing videos. So check this bad boy out. So I've been keeping that wetsuit in the bag to keep it nice and crispy and fresh for the day I need it. Up until now, I've been using this Holy 4-3 wetsuit, so you can see, let's see here. You can see it's kind of worn out there. I could probably get my finger through there. The other side I think is even worse. I can actually probably get my whole hand through there. So it's really probably conditions for a 3-2 wetsuit. I just don't have a 3-2 wetsuit, or the one I used earlier this year was already done as well. So I just kind of tried to use something extra bulky. It's a little holy, so they call it air conditioning. So that kind of keeps me cooler and kind of levels out the 4-3 wetsuit warmth that you don't need. So we're in that time of year. Shortest day is right around here. So I noticed 2 or 3 days ago that the air temps actually dropped quite a bit. So at nighttime it's really cold. In the morning time it's really cold. So it's time to break out this new wetsuit and give it a shot. And so here's another view of it here. What you can notice about this wetsuit is that it's a front zip wetsuit. So what that allows me to do is coming through the top, and you got to kind of put your whole body through there. So part of the reason why a lot of people like this kind of wetsuit is because when you're duck diving and you're first getting out in the water, you don't get a rush of water that comes in through the wetsuit because of the way it's designed. So typically in the past and even now they have wetsuits that zip in the back. And for example, my old wetsuit has a back zip. So when you duck dive, you're going down through the water, and a lot of times as they age and the neck wears out, that water will rush right through and you get that cold chill in your back. So this is going to help me with that. The only drawback, or at least in the past, has been that sometimes you can get yourself in a straitjacket because it's really hard to wiggle your arms out of this thing. You have to do one at a time, and sometimes you can get ahead of yourself and you have 2 arms, and next thing you're kind of stuck looking a little odd in the parking lot. So hopefully this year they've sorted that out, and there's a little more stretch in the shoulders and arms, and that allows you to get this thing on and off. And so this one's not the top of the line, but it is a good wetsuit. I've used it before, the Synchros. This is the Synchro Plus. I do want to say thanks to my buddy Sean at Quiksilver for hooking up a good deal on this thing. I'm not sponsored, just so you know. I'm not out here just doing a product offer. I would like to be sponsored, so if Quiksilver, if you're out there listening, please message me, get me on board. So if you're a surfer, you totally understand the feeling of a new wetsuit. They're comfortable, they're cozy, they're easy to get on. I mean, they just feel really good on your skin, so I'm really excited to take this thing out for the first time. Probably going to handle it this week. And so yeah, the SharkBanz. My daughter got this for me about 6-7 months ago. It was a birthday gift, and I've tried it out. Right at the time she gave it to me, we just had a bunch of shark attacks, shark sightings, a lot of action going on here in Southern California between Huntington Beach and Oceanside, and specifically a lot of action down here in the San Clemente area where somebody got attacked by a shark. So it was really good timing. I gave it a shot. There was a couple days I had the willies. It was overcast early, put this thing on my leg. So the SharkBanz is a little heavy, especially if you're somebody who likes to surf with high performance gear. So you're all about how much everything weighs and how does it work and flow with you. So it definitely was noticeable on my leg. At the same time, it wasn't overbearing either. I put it on my ankle. It has to kind of fit. In my case, I have it on the same side as I have my leash. So there is a lot of action going on down there at the ankle area. Sometimes I slip this under the wetsuit leg, and this one is a nice black on black or black on gray, and so it's kind of incognito. I must admit I feel a little odd in the parking lot or going down the beach, like I've got this thing on my leg, and maybe it's a macho thing, maybe it's a surfer cool thing, I'm not sure. But when I get on the lineup and I talk about it to other surfers, a lot of times it's met with skepticism, maybe disbelief, or maybe rumors that they don't work. I haven't really seen any solid evidence that they don't work. The company does provide some different information about how they test it and how it works. So it basically disrupts the shark's senses. I mean, the thing's a magnet, or it's magnetized to some extent as well. You're supposed to keep it away from digital products and so forth so you don't damage them. So anyways, I thought it was important to share this option with you. Some people may not want to use it, some people might. Surfing is done at your own risk, so you have to consider what you want to use in terms of your gear, not only for your performance, but also for survival and longevity and so forth for your surfing over your lifetime. So maybe the jury's still out on it, but these things are available. There is another version I've seen some of the pros using, which is actually built into the leash. So that is pretty cool because it's not an extra piece of hardware. I'm not sure about the weight on that version, but it's probably worth checking out. So I think it's a little bit more than this one online. So check out SharkBanz and see if that's something for you. And otherwise, it's just information for you. So thanks a lot for checking in today. That's going to wrap it up. And come back for some more epic surf news. Charge.